Hello everybody, Samiran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Europa Barbarorum, playing with the Romans. We're back live on the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Now let's go on with the campaign. So as you can see, we are 120 BC and we have managed to do a lot of things here. Unfortunately, we do have some rebellions that come unexpectedly, such as here in Zolochin and in Ubar and in Mariab and in Ostraka and so on and so forth. So let's go on with the game and let's see what's gonna happen next. We're still gonna have a lot to do in this game. First of all, we're gonna have to stabilize our empire, which seems to be very unstable. Another highest done spy. It seems that the highest duns will declare on us lately. It's not gonna get any better than that. Now we have our first battle with the rebels here. Let's fight it. What the rebels have, Cheruchi spearmen. I'm gonna have to fight the battle then.
The sun has risen.
The sun has risen. Let's see if we're gonna have a victory. I'm just gonna start the battle already. They're gonna send some troops from that area. This is what we got here. So we got a lot of Germanic spearmen, which are very good units. Better than this Levi spearmen anyway. And here they come, with their Kauchi spearmen. And these rebels, look at them. Okay, they are retreating. Amino Hazra. Let's just wait here because they're gonna be butchered even more. So they have 160 men. In fact, I can send our general to wipe them out so that they're not gonna come back. Let me just send our general now, because otherwise they're gonna come back. Our general is just gonna go after them. No, they are arriving with some native spearmen. We're just gonna wait for them. So there's not going to be a difficult battle at all. Now they're going to start also to take some casualties. Got a unit of Persian Levy archers and Hellenistic native spearmen here. We got 2 units of Hellenistics and some Persian Levy archers there. I just want to attack them. We shouldn't just give time to these Persians to attack us then. But they got 2 units of Persian Levy archers then. Where is our general? Somewhere. Oh, over there. He is very far away, by the way. Let's take them then. And that Hellenistic native spearmen. That was a nice battle. Yeah, so as you can see, they are already retreating. Let me just charge them in the back here with our general as well. This should definitely finish them off. That definitely wasn't the best of charges, wasn't it? 162. No, it wasn't. Now, let me take them here as well. And we're gonna have to charge them again. Actually, hang on a second. Let me just send this Germanic spearman over there. Let's charge them as well. I'm very tired. I think if you're gonna send even more infantry, I think they're just gonna be broken. No, if they're gonna take them, they're gonna flee. Yeah, just as I thought. So as you can see, we're just gonna win this. So we have taken this. Now let me see if you have something to destroy here. No, it seems not. $915. This is a family member, but we can recruit Germanic allied chieftain here very soon, so I think that we should be alright here. Death stalks the land, Persepolis. In Karali, we have built this. Now, as you can see, there are no buildings to build in Karali. That is unbelievable. And recruitment report. Let's see what we have recruited. Right, so we got one less rebel town, rebel settlement. Now we're gonna have here some, and here and here. It seems that we also got some rebellions, but the AI doesn't work so well, so it doesn't say anything. That is the problem. That's why I don't know where they are rebelling, where they are revolting. I do not know that. Population growth bonus 1%, public order bonus 5%. There is no culture stuff here, only distance to capital. And a lot of squalor, of course. Right, we're just gonna ride with this guy and attack there. Now, our last offensive was against the Parthians, so I don't have to forget about that. Before the fact that we have to stabilize our empire. So we were attacking the Parthians like everywhere. And including here. So we want to go there and here. Now I'm gonna take the risk. Okay, we're just gonna have to get rid of them, but because otherwise we're not gonna be able to move forward. Of course, the question is also where exactly are we going to attack? Now they got their capital over here that doesn't seem to be besieged or something. Let's just move our spy here to see what they got. They got indeed a lot of heavy units here. But they got very poor troops all in all. So I think that we should just move forward here. Now we can theoretically besiege them already. Because they don't seem to have a hidden army. But if you're gonna, you know, split our forces, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea. This is also not the best of armies that we have. Of course, we got only this units, but the rest of the army is very poor. So I think that we should just go organize forward. Let me just build that that thing as well. Here, population just going down a little bit. We got low tax, right? But I want to get rid of them because I want to go towards their capital with this army. This is not going to be enough to take them out. I'm just going to have to recruit some more mercenaries. Let's just take another unit of Indo-Iranian shock cavalry, which are of course very expensive. But with them, we're just going to be able to completely conquer the Parthians. So let's just fight them as well.
Do not fear these Parthian soldiers. They are good fighters, it is true.
Okay, let's start the battle. So I think they must be very far away because they know they're gonna lose. But they cannot retreat anymore. Hang on a second, I'm not quite sure what exactly they got. We also got the Saracusian cavalry, which seem to be a very cheap cavalry that we could send. So let's send them very far away anyway. Let's see what else do we have here. Preparing each and every battle like this requires a lot of time. Alright, so I think that we can move forward. Must be over there. Let's just move forward there with all of our troops. It was not that fast. Oh, these guys are not even moving. Look at this bloody bug. Are they gonna move there then? They're moving back. How about there? Are they gonna find the path? Now they are finding the path. Alright, that's good. Alright, so let's just exclude them from our organization. Now they must be around here, but of course they are hiding, so let me send our troops forward then. Let's go over there. There they are. Now they're gonna try to come towards. They got some Hellenistic native spearmen and Parthian elite cavalry, so we should be able to defeat them then. What's the matter? They still cannot fire. Are they gonna even move there? Parthian elite Carthage, and they have another unit over here. Hellenistic native spearmen. 67. Alright, so it seems that we are reducing their number a little bit. Right, so you are out of supplies. Let's just move back a little bit forward. I also want to advance a little bit with our forces. Whatever. Let's just advance with our forces, or just wait a little bit more, a little bit longer, because our archers are still very active here, and our catapult as well. 46. They got 59 left. Okay, they are also out of supplies. Let me just get out of them. They're coming after our troops, but they cannot catch up with them. Oh, they are hiding. They are hiding. Let me just move closer a little bit with our guys. There we go. That's good. Let's go. Oh, they are trying to charge. Ah, shit, our bloody cavalry has been caught in here. Okay, let's finish them off then. And those morons, I thought that they were out. Let's stay with everything we got here. My purpose here is to just defeat them completely. They still got 53 actually. Also send our archers to fight as well, because they are very good fighters, our archers. Let's send them. .42. Let me just send this cavalry. No, let's just continue. To make sure that all of them will be killed. That was a good one. Now, as you can see, we have lost 32 men. This is not that bad. Now we have destroyed another Parthian army, another Parthian cataphract unit. And so, we should be able to move forward. Also build a watchtower. And I think that's it right now. I'm just gonna move on with the campaign to the next turn. I don't think there's something else I can do right now. Of course, we'll see if we're gonna have any other rebellions, but I don't think we're gonna have. We're 120 BC and we're just about to finish this campaign. Oh, where the... Ah, they have arrived from the other side, because I couldn't just take them out. They got indeed a lot of forces down here. These rebels, they are helping themselves. They're just helping themselves. Now, I don't want to lose all this army, because this would be a shame. Yeah, very lucky with that. Alright, let's see. I think that... we're still gonna do a good job here. We got a lot of missile units, of course, also archers. And also some cavalry. Oh, since they're gonna arrive from the back. Oh shit, this is not looking good. Let me just send the cavalry forward, try to do something against them. Except for this unit. We got a lot of missile units. We don't have the best of army right here. That is the truth. Even if you're gonna lose this, let's just send as many troops as possible. Since they are already there. They have already arrived. With their Hellenistic native speed. They also got a lot of archers. It's going to be very difficult indeed to kill them. These guys are already fighting them. They were not supposed to do that. Let me just send them far away. Now with this cavalry, of course, I could just wait until the time will be over. And then we're gonna finish them all. I'm gonna try to do that, but I'm not sure that it's gonna work. Let's stack them there. They are fleeing, this is good. Let's take them there then. Of course, it is very possible they're gonna retreat. Let me also get closer then. These guys are just retreating. Ah shit, you wasn't supposed to fucking engage, you morons. Just get the fuck out of there. Very important to keep the cavalry alive because we're just gonna fight with the cavalry. We need to keep the cavalry alive in order to win this battle. We got a lot of Persian archers, which are of course extremely good. Go ahead and kill them, Javier. Yeah, they have returned. That's incredible. Red Sea. Alright, let me just attack them here then. Yeah, we're just gonna wipe these guys out as well. Good. Now the rest of our troops are unfortunately defeated. It doesn't seem that I can do something to kill them. They're just wiping us out here. What are these guys doing? They've been caught up again, you fucking morons. Just get the fuck out of there, you fucking idiots. Okay, now go and hunt them down then. I want to win this battle by time, because I'm fighting it anyway. And I don't want to fight again against these rebels. They are just fucking butchering us. No, there is not much I can do here. Now some of the Persian archers are running out of ammunition. This is of course good. But they are still extremely powerful, these Persians. They are extremely powerful. I cannot do anything. Of course, you also got some missile units firing, but they're just way too good. just go ahead and try to fight. No, they're not able to do anything. They're gonna be wiped out. They have absolutely too many Persian archers here. Now, I could try to send our cavalry. This got some Ethiopian archers. Let's just try to attack there then. Or here. I don't even know. No, they just kept too many units, basically. Look at them. They're just retreating. They haven't killed not even a single one of them. Fucking retards. Come on, you fucking piece of shit. Hurry up. Persian levy archers. Let me just try to charge with these guys. I'm not quite sure we're gonna do it, but let's just do it anyway. Maybe we're gonna be able to wipe them out. They are anyway fresh. These are just some levy Persian archers. We should be able to completely wipe them out here. I think they are heading also towards our units here. Let's attack these Persian archers, because they are just... I know that they might come back. Because they're not killing them anyway. Just I thought they have returned. Now these motherfuckers will also return. Yeah, very easy to wipe them out, so let's go. Also their general there. Let's just arrive here and kill these archers as well. Let's attack. They have returned. Those guys were supposed to flee, now they have returned. But as I said, we're gonna win by time anyway. There's not gonna be any other way. Now we can charge them here again. They have also returned, I think. Let's attack them there, because otherwise they're gonna attack us again. Actually, all of them are retreating now. This is a very nice thing, because they are running out of... They don't have their captain with them. So since all of them are retreating. Now we can basically win this. With our cavalry. Thank Lord with our cavalry. Without our cavalry, we wouldn't have won this. It's incredible. We have managed to win this battle. Now this is possible at Rome Total War Vanilla, to win a game like this. This is what Legend of Total Exploits have shown. I'm pretty sure about that. That with some cheap cavalry you can defeat an entire army, enemy army, comprised of also cheap infantry, even if they're gonna have a lot of archers and infantry as well. Battle of Saba in 120 BC. Let's just hope that we're gonna recapture this town faster than I thought, and then we're gonna be able to keep it. Now Mariab is ours. No. Mariab. Now as you can see, it is our settlement now. We can just repair this. Temple of the Moon God. Now I just want to destroy this. The Great Mahib. I don't know whether to destroy that. Field of Gains. Because I think that we're still having some cultural penalties. 40%. Granary. Great Ritual Temple. Great Pilgrimage. Because this is what the problem was here. Now as you can see, we're not going to have anything else. But we can build our own stuff here. And building our own stuff is not going to give us this culture penalty anymore. It's going to be 40%. It's going to be actually less. As you can see, public order is going to explode now. At least I hope that we're going to be able to maintain peace here in Mariab. In case we're going to have another building, going to destroy some other things here. That even the healer, because they just do not... they're not part of our culture. And we're just going to have to make sure that we're not going to have this cultural penalty anymore. In Persepolis, death starts the land again. Population is going to go down a little bit. We're just going to retrain the troops anyway. A diplomat has died in Demetrius. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And we're going to continue our campaign against Parthia. Well, we had a very important general around here. Where is he? Ah, here.
Orders? Forward! No more moves, sir.
Alright, now it seems that... Let me just send some troops to this man here. Troia, the site of Troy. Trade bonus, morale bonus to new recruits, public order bonus due to happiness 5%. Still sits atop the mighty citadel of Troy. Troia. Though it is only the memory of the city's former glory and the deeds performed around its great walls that keeps the current town important. Alexander himself visited Troy, sacrificed to Athena in her temple atop the citadel and poured libations to the heroes. He took part in a race naked with his companions around the tomb of Achilles and deposited crowns. The armor of Achilles was still kept there, and Alexander took it with him on his eastern campaigns, replacing it with his own armor. But this is what the legend says, I'm pretty sure about that. No one knows if that was true. Many other visitors over the centuries made the voyage to sacred Ilion, made their dedications and paid their respects, and many saw armor the locals still claimed was that of Achilles. The Roman Emperor Caracalla even visited and imitated Alexander's race much later. Very interesting. Now, from Pergamon, I just want to send some troops out. And especially from here as well. A lot of experienced troops, of course. And another one. Now, this guy is starting to get old. We need to send him very fast towards the battlefield, because I need him to get some experience. Now, I want to send him to Sinope, because here public order is very good, and I think that he can get some more units, including some cavalry. So I'm gonna send him first of all right there. Let's see what else do we have. Construction report in Corinthos. We have to train a lot of troops. Now, as you can see, now we still got some rebel cities, such as this one, which in 4 turns will be ours again. And this one here, Oxtraca, in 6 turns should also be ours as well. Now let's get rid of these rebels here then. And no man of the hour. That is very unfortunate. Now this will cause some population growth in Palantia. We'll also have some mines. Resistance is indeed futile. We also managed to take this settlement here, right? Very high tax rate. I think this is a Saka city or a Parthian. It is not, it cannot be a Parthian city. And luckily we can move on and attack them here. And get some mercenaries down here. Let me just get one more unit of this Indo-Iranian shock cavalry because I think they are so awesome. And now they can attack whatever they want. Frankly, I think if I'm gonna auto-resolve it, we're gonna take them out, but I wouldn't like to do that simply because it's just gonna take too long. It's gonna move towards this settlement. I'm not sure what they got there. And we don't have any other general here. Let me see what we got here. Let's build that. Good. So I think we're able to move to the next turn. There is no way that we should just waste time right now. We still got a lot of troops almost everywhere indeed, but we don't need them because I think they would do... Oh no! In Vesontio we have rebellion now. One of a sudden I didn't even notice that. Rioting in Pura. But let's just wait for all of the messages first. We might have a lot of rioting. Yeah, we have a lot of rioting almost everywhere. A suitable husband. Got a lot of rioting everywhere in Pura. If you're gonna get this general out, is it gonna be better? It's gonna be 40. No, we're gonna leave the general in. And we're gonna just reduce the tax rate a little bit. Now population is going to increase a little bit faster, but we should be alright. Rioting in Partanion again. Alright, and we got also a general here, so the situation should be actually under control. Population is still growing a lot. A city revolt in Vesontio. Now we cannot defeat them with this army. This is just not possible. Let me just send them back. And we were sending these dudes here, so let's send them now. I would also like to send some troops from here, but they cannot make it now. It's too late. Could get though some mercenaries. Let me see if you can send someone from here. No. Oh, these guys can make it. 70%, but we're just gonna train another. Population still growing. I think this is the problem, that the population grows. If the population would not grow, then everything should be under control and we would not have these rebellions. So we're gonna have to go towards Vesoncio and take them out. I could send these guys also some reinforced from Bibracte, where as you can see, situation is completely under control. Just build that. Let's just send 2 more units down here. Now this guy will have a bigger army. Wait a minute, can we retrain these guys here? Oh, absolutely, let's do it. I'm gonna have to take Bibracte as well. Now this is another rebel settlement. Here 5 turns on the surrender, and here 3 turns on the surrender, although I think here we're gonna definitely have a battle, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what else happened here. Another rioting in this German settlement. Let's just build that, because I think this will be very important in order to increase the public order here. In Homa. Where is Homa? Here. Yeah, they are rebelling all the time here. All the time and without a break, although we're still recruiting a lot of troops down here. A lot of men. Just try to build that. Maybe this way public order will be increased. Another rebellion here. Hang on a second. Yeah, let me just build that as well. Here we should also be alright. We got, of course, 2 family members. Family member and general, actually. In Sabata. Oh no, not here again. I actually think we're gonna have rebellion here with 0%, no population growth, because they have destroyed those buildings, but we might have rebellion. Now in Mariap, situation is looking now much more stable. I'm just gonna retrain all these guys and build some more stuff. I think here we're gonna reach a standpoint and we're not gonna have any other rebellions anymore. In Axum, not again, man. Gonna retrain all of them. I think that we should be alright. Population is still growing a lot. Public order is still sucks, but I think that once we're gonna repair then everything, then we should be alright. A suitable husband, now he's too old. In Persepolis, death strikes the land again, which will enable us to increase the taxes. $3,000, let's build this, and let's see what we got here. Nothing. Fiction announcements. In Patavium, we build this now. I think we should just keep building. What, 3,000? Alright, let's just do that. How is that I didn't build that? And then that. In Rome, population is going down. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I think we're gonna do good against the rebels here. We got a few more rebel towns and we'll keep having them. But I think that we're gonna be able to stabilize the situation. Yeah, we're still building. Now, we could actually attack them. They got only 2 units here. But we cannot destroy the walls. I'm gonna have to wait for another turn then. Too bad. Now they could attack us. We'll see if they're gonna do. Let me just move closer here as well. Can increase tax rate here as well. 4,000 population. Dahe skirmisher cavalry. Alright, I think we are able to move to the next turn. We are in 120 BC and we gonna move on with this campaign. Let's go on to the next turn then. We didn't have any other rebellion, luckily. Now let's see, we got a battle here. But as you can see, it's gonna be easy to win, so let's fight it. Oh, they got a lot of cataphracts indeed. Now we're gonna have to be careful to see how can we defeat those cataphracts. This is gonna be the most important thing. Let's start the battle then. They're gonna charge with their cataphracts into our units. Now we should just use our cavalry very careful. Let me just send them in the back here. And an Aracosian cavalry, Dahe. They just sent the Dahe right there. Alright, cool. Oh, since their allies are also over here. Man, I didn't even see that one. Hang on a second. Let me just send the cavalry in this area. Because we just don't want to lose our general here. This doesn't really look good at all. Because the problem is that we don't have too much infantry here. That's all the infantry we got. But luckily we got some cavalry, heavy cavalry, and we got of course our guys here that I actually want to send against them over there. And the rest will just stay here. So we got 3 units of heavy cavalry here. Partly need cataphracts. But of course we also got our allies. So I think they're just gonna start charging us. Now, let me just send this cavalry over here. There you go, they have charged us. With their heavy cavalry, they got 2 units. This is all they are recruiting. They're not recruiting anything else. Except them. Let's charge them. Move. Move against them. Not even sure what am I doing with our general right here. Let's just finish them off. And here... let's just attack the Subeshi archers. Let's hurry up. Although they are being attacked by our archers, I shouldn't actually do that. They have only cataphracts, that is the problem. That's why we're defeating them so difficult. Because that's all that they have. Some of them are retreating already. They've got so many goddamn cataphracts. They are just so annoying, the Parthians. That's why I want to get rid of them as far as possible, because they are just so annoying to fight. We're just trying to move forward. How many do they have here? Only 1 left. Okay, just get out of there then. Hurry up. Alright, let me just send the cavalry back then. Because we're just gonna try to charge them. Oh, we got another cavalry that is not doing anything. Okay, let's have them attack over there. Oh, they are coming with another hoplites. These guys are being caught anyway. Why don't you take them then? Indo-Iranian cavalry, I knew that they're gonna do a very good job. Look at them, they're retreating. This guy is 2 and this guy is 2. Things are looking very good. We're just about to win the battle, and by winning the battle means basically that we're gonna finish them off and we're gonna be able to capture another Parthian settlement, which is such an incredible acquisition. But I think they have another cavalry. There you go. Yeah, they got another unit of cavalry. Let me just send these guys against them then, and this Principes. And once we're gonna be done, we're just gonna attack them. 54, we can attack them with our general. But let's just wait a little bit before we're gonna attack with this Indo-Iranian cavalry, because I want to take good care of them. They are very useful. I can use them very, very good in future battles. Unfortunately, they have wiped out our one unit of our eastern skirmishers. Do we have units that are arriving? Except these bloody guys that I'm just gonna sacrifice against these 54 units. Man, they have been just eaten, swallowed. Let me just go after those guys and defeat them as well. Now let's see if they're gonna charge us in here. And we could charge them with our Indo-Iranian cavalry direct. They got 53. It is possible they are coming towards us. Yes, they are. There is no way that I can avoid that, except by charging them directly. 51. I think they have just lost some men. Are they going to lose a bit more because of our very nice charge? And they might also be able to flee right now. They're actually fleeing. Let's go after them then. But I think that this battle is practically won. Well, they still got a unit over here. Oh, there you go. There they are. Oh, this is also a party indeed. Let me just send our guys against them. And our general, of course. I think they're gonna try to take out our general as well. And try to take our allied general, unfortunately, very far away. So I'm gonna have to send everything I can to save him, because I don't want him to be killed. He's got 15 units left. No, let's continue and let's go after them and kill them. Come on, hurry up. We need to get rid of this unit as well, because otherwise they're gonna attack us later. Two managed to escape. That's unbelievable, man. So we have lost 700 men. Our allies have lost 74 men. This really looks good. And our general got a little bit of experience here. But we have lost the Principes, the Polybians. Battle of Dayuan, 120 BC. Now, time to take this. We have captured another important Parthian town. This is really great. A suitable husband is what we're gonna accept. Let's see, 2 turns on the surrender. Let me just check on that capture Parthian town, because it's just so important. There you go, there it is. Now, I'm not sure if they got another settlements here. They might have. I'm just gonna go on this settlement right here in the north. Ah, they still have it. What can they recruit here? I think only Subeshi archers. Which, if you can arrive with this army, you might be able to take them out. Same thing around here. There you go. That was exactly what I wanted to do, just to besiege them. I know that they might attack. Oh, they got so many cataphracts. They're gonna defeat us here. And they are recruiting only cataphracts from this settlement. Gonna have to send reinforcements, otherwise it's just not gonna work. don't need to send them. Actually, we're gonna have to send them. Oh, we cannot take any mercenaries from here. I have a better idea then. Although... Oh yes, that's great. So we can send these mercenaries to this man here. Because we're gonna have to make sure that we're gonna take this. Otherwise they are recruiting only cataphracts and Parthian armor horse archers. And they're gonna wipe us out. We're not gonna be able to defend here. Let's see, one more unit. Let's take this here, canyons. It is what it is. Now they're gonna try to attack us here, try to take us out. Here we got these guys. Maybe we're gonna be able to defend with these guys here, who knows. I will try, of course. And here I'm not quite sure that this old man will be able to defend here. He's got a very poor army here. Then they got way too many cataphracts and Parthian elite cataphracts. They have an incredible armor. Hellenic spearmen. But with these guys, maybe we will be able to take them out. We'll see about that. Anyway, that's all I have here. I don't have any other generals to send. Although I'm gonna send, of course, some more generals anyway. We need to send more generals, more armies to take out the Parthians as good as we can. I also wanted to send an army against this settlement here, where I think they don't have such important units. Just gonna build a few. We can still recruit some mercenaries, by the way. But let's not forget that we captured this settlement, so let's Romanize it. Alexander's furthest altars. Because we have almost reached the Indus Valley, which is here. We're very close. Alexander farthest altars. Arian states that Megas Alexandros set up his northernmost altars dedicated to Dionysos on the mount slopes above the city of Alexandria as Kate. Pliny states that beyond are the Sogdiani and the town of Panda, and on the farthest confines of the great territory Alexandria founded by Alexander the Great. At this place there are altars set up by Hercules and Father Liber, and also by Cyrus and Semiramis and by Alexander, all of whom found their limit in this region of the world, where they were shut in by the river Sirdaria, which the Scythi called the Silis, and which Alexander and his soldiers supposed to be the Don. Okay, so we're not going to destroy that. We can destroy Victoria's fire temple of Anahita belonging to the Parthians, but we're just gonna leave it. Syracuse Satrapy, some other barracks. Just by Sakarawuki, healer. Huge trade caravan, we're gonna leave this as well. Buddhist city, stupa and monastery. Gathering of the bards. Now pastoralism we're definitely not gonna need. This one also not. Circle of Justice, hiking herds. This one belongs to the Parthians. Royal Outpost and the Royal Hunting Preserve. We're gonna destroy this as well. Public order is now very good, but is going to change. Simply because, as you can see, population is gonna grow a lot. We got a very good general here. And we'll see what kind of troops we're gonna be able to recruit from this area. Enemy army routes. We are already in 119 BC. Resistance is futile in Alexandria as Kate. End of season, city expands, faction. In Kotais we have lost, unfortunately, a family member. Now it says that we might have some trouble, however I don't see it that way. And we've got anyway very little population here. Yeah, we might have some trouble here indeed. In our Tauron, we've also oh my god, public order is 0%. If you're gonna lower the tax, should be better. Now I'm gonna send this guy here. It's gonna be 65, so I'm gonna anyway recruit another general, and here also another general, so we're gonna have 2 generals. And Just get some more units then. Still gonna be 65. We're gonna need more units here. Yeah, now it's 70. Now it's 70, so we're not gonna have any rebellion anytime soon, and we're gonna have more troops. Here we got no general, but we're gonna recruit one, and here we should just be alright. We got, of course, only German generals in this area. Seems to be still not enough. Yeah, they have moved back, so let's just move forward. They might choose to come up and attack us. 2 turns on this surrender and 4 turns on this surrender. In Aventicos we can also increase the tax rate just a little bit. If you're gonna give them a grant of land, this is gonna also increase the population happiness just a little bit. So this should also help. Is this a this is a family member? Unfortunately, he's got no follower here. Maybe we could use this guy as a follower. Here we also got a rebellion, but no one tells me anything. Hang on a second. Right. We've got 2 young generals here that we could send. From Kamsulosade. Sharp, charismatic, vigorous. So this is also could also be a good man in Rome, but I just want to leave him here. He can be selfless. He should be selfish. We have retrained a lot of troops. Good. Now, let me just get back here. This is our most important offensive region. We need to send more troops here. We're not gonna make it with what we got left. These 2 units, we're gonna take perhaps this settlement. I'm not quite sure we're gonna take this settlement here with this army. So we're gonna have to send more armies in order to take also this settlement. Now let's see who can we send. We'll also have to defeat these rebels. Oh. Alright, let me just send this guy as well here. And this guy's here, that's alright. In Sidon we can just increase a little bit the tax rate, that's actually alright. But as I said, we're just gonna need more troops. Average defeat. Clear victory, but no man of the hour. That is very unfortunate. Tax rate 55. 65 now. Yeah, it should be actually better, I'm pretty sure about that. Now, I just want to build these walls here in Petra. Okay. Now, these guys, they have nothing to do here. Let me just send them forward in this area. I'm just gonna send them even more troops, especially this one with whom we have a lot of experience. And these guys as well. And so this one is gonna have a very nice big army. Now, I'm just gonna send them forward in this region. Although this settlement is going to be taken, I think... Yeah, it should be taken anyway. But we're just gonna send them forward anyway, because we're not gonna need them there. Now let me just see what we got here. We can retrain them. We got too many rebels around this area. One way or another, we're gonna have to defeat them. Now let me see if we're gonna send some troops. Let's just see how many troops they have here. Oh, they got a lot and a general. With elephants. It's not gonna be easy. But we can try. Oh man, we actually defeated them. That's incredible. Now let me send the troops back to Persepolis. 65? I don't think so. Still 65. Whatever. Now, time to send... So we can retrain this assault infantry, Ethiopians. In Meroe. Okay, they're gonna arrive. See what else do we have here. Let's just get rid of these rebels as well. They got 4 units or so. Just a few units to send. They should do a good job. Clear victory, just as I thought. Now I think that if we're gonna build this, we're gonna be able to recruit elephants. No, we're gonna be able to recruit, but we can recruit until now, so it's not gonna bring anything. Perhaps it's gonna change a little bit. Cultural penalty, which is 30%. Let's try to build it anyway. We got anyway high tech, so I think we should do good. And a 25 years old general, we can recruit just another general if we're gonna need. Let's see what else is going on in Africa, because I just want to see if you can gather more generals and send them towards Parthians. Here they got elephants? No. Clear victory, finally. Just gonna replenish them. Good tactician in 119 BC. Okay. Four turns on the surrender, but I think we're gonna take them out. Now, we got a general here. Actually, a lot of generals that we could send to the Far East. We got also this guy or this guy. But after we're gonna take Vesoncio to send. And we got this guy as well that we could also send. We also got a lot of troops down here that we're not gonna need. And... oh, we have also recruited some legionaries. Then let's send them to this man. And I want to send them anyway closer, because I want to start sending some troops in the Far East. This general would be a good candidate for such an act. Okay, now we could also send this army, but I don't think so. Alright, it seems the situation is stable. We could also send this guy as well. What about in Sinope? Situation is stable. We could send... oh, but we got no general here. What about here? Age 65 years old. Alright, and I don't think that we got some other generals that we're sending right now. We do have some guys on the way But they are unfortunately very far away. Looking good. Let me build a lighter Romanized province here. And we're just gonna move on. Let's go to the next turn. Oh no. Man, this is going to be difficult. Now I want to fight it because it's all or nothing. Orsi noble cavalry. Parthian armored horse archers. And in the back they got a lot of cataphracts. If they're gonna charge with all these cataphracts, then our army is going to be wiped out. But as I said, I just want to take the risk. We're gonna also attack with the other army that we're bringing right now. Maybe I should have waited longer, but let's just take the risk. As I said, important is that we're gonna kill as many cataphracts as possible. Oh, so they're gonna come out just like that. Now this looks very good. Hang on a second. Now the reinforcements will come from there. They're gonna wipe us out, and we got so much cavalry. In fact, I think that it's gonna be great if we're gonna go right there and hide in the woods and just attack them like that. Can do the same thing with this guy, so let's go on. Alright, cool. Now let's see what they got here. Learning spearmen, medium skirmisher, and some cataphracts over there. I think we should be a good position to defend. Fortunately, guys are taking some collateral damage. Oh, shit. 78, 79. They have wiped us out here. This 150 Hellenics. Just gonna have to prepare with this archers to wipe out as many cataphracts as possible, if you're gonna be able to do that. Same thing around here. Oh shit, I think they are already running with their cataphracts there. Yeah, they're just wiping us out because they got some heavy Parthian archers. It's going to be very difficult to defeat their army here. I know that for sure. Now they can of course besiege us, but it's also not going to be easy. The only chance is to arrive with an overwhelming army if you really want to defeat them. Now let's just charge into these guys, or just shall I just wait for the rest of the troops? Let me just send them here. Parthian armor horse archers. Doesn't look good at all. Let's go. Oh shit, they have already invaded us. God damn it, and this is of course open terrain, which means that they're gonna charge us completely. They have already charged us. Go ahead and charge them as well. Now if we're gonna try to charge them, we've got no infantry, we've got nothing. Time to attack, hurry up. Ah, they got way too much cavalry down here. Let me just send them here then. see that they are retreating here. Let's take them there. What are you doing? I told you to attack here. Even if we're gonna lose this, it is important to bring down a lot of their units. Because that way, we're gonna be able to defeat them next time. Shit. Luckily, this old general is resisting so much, but we can retreat with him, by the way. And attack later. Oh shit, they're arriving with these Iranians. I'm not gonna be able to defeat them, by the way. They're just encircling us. Gonna have to run away if you want to resist. I think one of their captain is dead. Armored horse archers. No, they have also their guys in the back. I don't think I can defeat them. They're just killing our man. Now they got all of their units together. Hang on a second. Let me just run away with our general. Maybe we're gonna be able to win this, by the way. Oh god, man has been killed. Jesus Christ. Has been killed by the fucking Parthian armored horse archers. That's unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable, really. These motherfuckers are having an incredible attack. Yeah, they didn't even manage to kill one of them. I didn't really want to lose our general, I just wanted to retreat with him, honestly. These motherfuckers, they are also completely intact. It's just not gonna work, I guess. What do they have here? Parthian and cavalry. We're not gonna have any chance against them. That's why I need to defeat the Spartans, because they are such a fucking bitches. They're acting exactly like fucking bitches. Right, so let's just don't waste time, because this is gonna be over anyway. Not a single one. Kill just one. Just one killing. Come on, 71. Just one killing. Not 68. They managed to kill 3. Alright, whatever. It was such a fucking idiotic motherfucker. These fucking bitches. They are recruiting only fucking cataphracts. It is exactly as I would recruit, for example, only cohorts evocata or something. I think I'm gonna have to send a lot of armies against them. We have a lot of armies, so let's just start sending them. And not only these morons, but everything we got, including these armies and everything. No, but we cannot move any farther because these morons, they're just arriving on our fucking territory. Let me just send everything we got here. These fucking rebels, they're just coming all the fucking time here. These guys, I'd like to send them as well. They're just too far away, but no, I'm just gonna send them as well. Fuck it, let's just send them. Theoretically, we can retrain these guys, so let's just send them. Right, I'm just gonna send all of the armies that we have against the Parthians because we need to get rid of them motherfuckers like as fast as possible, because otherwise we're gonna have only fucking idiotic battles like this when they're gonna attack us with full stacks of elite cataphracts and we're not gonna have any chance no matter what kind of fucking army we're gonna send. So let me see if you have any other fortresses or something that we're having. But still we don't have any. Now these guys have been completely annihilated here. If they're gonna attack us, it's gonna be easier, otherwise we're gonna take them anyway. Now they still got a lot of cataphracts, they could defeat us anyway. Okay, let's just build that, and we're just gonna move forward. We need to take all of their settlements where they have cataphracts. 36. Yeah, I was certain that he's not gonna make it. Fucking idiot. Now luckily I don't think they have two important units here, but they're gonna ride with this guy. And I'm not quite sure we're gonna be able to take this settlement. We've already reached as far as possible here. Things are looking very good anyway. And our guys are so fucking far away. I thought that we were sending another general here. Yeah, it's just gonna take a while. We had, of course, another army here, but of course this is also gonna take a while and it's gonna arrive. So in this turn we're gonna have a battle here. And they still got a lot of troops, actually. Not sure who they will attack, the rebels. Oh, they just siege them here as well. I'm not gonna get any... They just send some reinforcements here anyway, as long as we can. Great. Now 7 turns. Here we got 3 turns left. This is looking good. And we don't have any other rebellion, but we might have some other troops. Now let me send this guy as well, because he got nothing to do right here. He might be able to get some troops along the way. I'm just gonna send him first of all here. Now, we don't have any other generals here. Actually, we got these guys here we're gonna send. I'm gonna send them. Yeah, let's send them towards... Hang on a second. I want to get some troops from this area. From Avaricum. Maybe later. Let me just get some troops from here first. Okay, that's enough. Now, with this huge army, let me just send them first of all in Italy. Because they got nothing to do right here. I'm gonna send all of these armies against the Parthians. Because it's just very important. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna recapture. A lot of troops have been retrained. Alright, let's go on to the next turn then. Hang on a second, let me see if we can build something in Rome. I'm gonna build both of them and then we're gonna move on. Let's go on then. Some massive upgrades in Rome. We already have a lot of income, but we're just gonna need even more income. Oh man. Okay, now let's see what troops they have. Pretty curious. They don't have cataphracts here. Yeah, they don't have cataphracts, which means that we're gonna defeat them. But unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to take the settlement just yet. So they are attacking us, which means that... Oh, but this fucking setting is so fucking retarded. We don't have any terrain advantage. They have terrain advantage here. Okay, I guess this would be a better place. Let's start better now. That's looking much better now. Such a retarded fucking terrain. We will have, however, some a little bit of terrain advantage here. Alright, our catapult is already active. This is really good. I think they are firing at their cataphracts here. Ah, this is an Aracosian skirmisher cavalry. Now we also have a lot of archers, so I'm expecting to do a good job here. Now with a little bit of luck we might be able to capture this settlement as well. And then we're gonna wait, relax for our reinforcements. We are attacking, what do we have? A mystic native spear. Let's go ahead and charge them. Now we could charge them as well with our cavalry down here. These Arachosians will fire like hell, although we got more archers than they have, so I think we should do better. They're already fleeing, just as I thought. Right, now it is very easy to attack them now. Now I'm gonna send these guys towards their allies, which are sending some troops right now. Let's go right there. Now, the more we're gonna kill now, the less we're gonna have to kill when we're gonna move back, when we're gonna besiege the settlement. This catapult unit is so retarded, they're just firing exactly where our men are. Where are these guys now? Now they're firing at the right place. I guess they have just realized that "17 back to the infantry." Alright, that's alright. Good. Now, I'm not quite sure what exactly is going on here. Bactrian light infantry. No, I'm not gonna accept this. Eastern skirmishers. Let me just send this cavalry very far away. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but they're just not gonna catch up with our cavalry here. Just run away as fast as you can because I want them to attack us frontline. Or it is possible they are retreating, actually. Ah, shit, they are actually retreating. They are retreating inside the settlement. It's gonna be difficult. We're gonna have to attack them after that. So we have destroyed only one of their army, but they are still very powerful. No, it's too late. I thought they're gonna really attack us. Big mistake. Luckily we haven't lost almost not a single unit. Got some experience with catapult. Now we're gonna have a real battle after that, but I'm gonna have to fight it. I mean, what else can you do? Oh, the rebels are attacking here. Yeah, I was simply gonna attack. What else can they do? Otherwise they would have been slaughtered. They will be slaughtered anyway because we got reinforcements. They are taking our weakest army here. It's also gonna be a battle that's gonna last a lot. We got a lot of archers. We got only this cavalry. Let's take them out. Oh man. No, let's wait for the rebels. We got also a reinforcement army. They were actually supposed to be in front of the settlement, not to come from the field. But it doesn't matter now. We got some Arabian slingers, while they have Persian archers, so they are definitely better than we are. Important is that our allies will arrive as fast as possible, so that they're gonna have to send troops against them. But even so, hang on a second, let me just send our cavalry in the back, because I don't want them to get killed. Our guys should also fire at them right here. Yeah, and this is only one unit of Persian archers. When you think they got so many. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Against our Arabian East Coast levies. We have only Arabian troops here. But as you can see, they are slaughtering our units. Let's just wait for our allies to arrive as well, because this is a big army that we're sending right here. Yeah, they're taking a lot of casualties down here. Now they're gonna start sending some troops against our allies, I think. It doesn't matter, we're gonna lose these troops, we're gonna be able to reinforce them anyway. I think at one point we should just charge them because they have only archers and we should easily be able to defeat them. Look, these guys are doing a great job here. Now, this is all they got. These are all the troops they got. And our allies are also arriving. We got only Hellenistic navy, Levy spearmen and Persian archers. Let me just chomp with our general. If you're gonna charge them now, I think we're gonna kill them. Now it's time to completely finish them off. Let's move forward. We just have the chance to finish this battle right here and right now. Come on, what is the matter? Do they have another unit? Yeah, they got another unit that is just moving back or what? It's over. Okay, so my plan worked. Now we have lost still almost 300 men here, but doesn't matter because I said we're just gonna replenish them, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if we have managed to capture this settlement. We did. We're gonna enslave them. And I just want to check back again on them because it seems that is not good enough. Because I just think that we still got culture penalties, so I want to destroy. But this is our here. This is ours. It's only this and grain house that I would like to destroy. And the rest we just should build something else. We got a tribal assembly. We should just build something else, I guess. This is what could help. And upgrade this settlement, of course. So just go and upgrade it. Let me send the best of troops inside. Now public order should increase because we got a lot of troops inside. I just hope that we're not gonna have that much cultural penalty. Let's just send them forward here. Two turns on this surrender, and here 6 turns on this surrender. We're gonna take them out. In Alalia. Oh shit. Now we're gonna have to send the general. Let me just send this guy here. I could have sent this guy, for example. There we go. This one can move down here. 8,000 Wondrous Temple of Jupiter. Yeah, we're gonna build it. That's a good thing. And here situation is still under control. We're just gonna send this dude next turn. Okay, let's move on then. In Mytilene, another family member has died. But I think that another one has arrived that has also a very nice public, very nice discount. Let's build also Temple of Ceres. We need to make sure that at least here we're not gonna have, or we're not gonna see a rebellion. We also can send this guy forward as well. We can also take some mercenaries in this area. So I would like to take these units, because with these units we're just gonna be able to defend very nicely. And let's just send him some more troops as well. Alright, that's enough. I'm gonna send them forward in this area first. Gonna have to put up a new army against the Parthians then. Restless warmongers, Purius Paulus. Terrible. 39 years old. I think he's also an imposter. Yeah, we're just not gonna look good here. But as you can see, we're gonna get him out. Everything is gonna be alright. However, I want to keep him inside. 39 years old. Alright. That's why we have to keep attacking. Same thing here, but oh, wait a minute. Here we can already attack. And I gotta do this. Because they got only some wooden walls. And only 5 units, while we have many more units. Yeah, I think we can defeat them. Let's take this settlement, and then we're gonna take this settlement as well. But we're gonna have to fight a lot of cataphracts, but we're just gonna win 2 more Parthian settlements. How great is that? That is absolutely extremely important, so we're gonna have to do this. But the Parthians will have, after that, only this settlement here left, or maybe that will be the last. Now, let's attack one after the other. Let's first of all take this one, which perhaps is gonna be harder to take. Now, they got very poor units. We are very lucky here. Let's go. Now, this looks a little bit strange with these towers, but it doesn't matter. They're not gonna have reinforcements as far as I know. Let's start the battle then. Okay, let's just bring first of all those gates down. And let's arrange our troops a little bit for the battle to come. That's perfect. Okay, we have managed to breach the gates immediately. That is wonderful. Let me attack there then. Alright, another bridge. We should make as many bridges as possible. Let's attack there as well. Hang on a second, let me just breach. Can we just attack this tower? That would be good because that means less casualties for us. I think only one and we're gonna make it. Alright, great. This catapult is so good. What's the name of this artillery? One talent stone projector. Now, let me just breach there as well. And then I'm gonna put it on fire at will. We're not gonna have to breach it anywhere else. Just one attack. There you go. Man, this is so good. I mean, it's so expensive to upkeep something like this. But it's just so nice. Let me send this Patavium. I also want to send some archers forward. Immediately. There you go. Now let's see. We have breach here, so we shouldn't have any trouble of sending the troops forward here. So let's send them forward and attack the enemy even more. The Parthians. Let's move forward then. Experience, great. They are mercenaries, right? Mercenary Persian archer spearmen, but they are very good anyway. Man, this catapult is doing fantastic jobs right here. It is so useful. Unbelievable. This catapult helped us to capture this settlement. Now let me send some more troops down here. This is the cavalry. We don't need the cavalry right now. There are a lot of Arachosians as well. Let's just wait a little bit because our catapult is still firing and is doing a great job, so I don't want to hurry up. They also got a Parthian general. Hang on a second, we could send these guys a bit forward because they're just not firing. They're just standing there like idiots when they were supposed to move forward and fire. Well, let's send these guys as well. Yeah, they are finally firing. So they got some Bactrian light infantry. Let's move forward with these guys, yeah. Yeah, it's time to march in this in the city. Let's send these guys far away because we're gonna need them to attack. Not sure what are they doing. We're gonna have to engage them. It's not gonna be any better. You can just stop there then. Let me just send this unit as well. The general also needs to move inside. Let's go. Hang on a second here. We got this guy. Let me just send them to protect them from behind. And the general as well. That was absolutely perfect. Just some eastern skirmishers. Let's take this native as well. 107. I'm pretty sure we're gonna defeat them. What are you doing? They're just standing. Okay, let's just go on towards the town center. Also with our cavalry. But not in this area. I want to send them in this area. And these are all of our units. So they are fighting to the death here. Hang on a second, let me just retreat a little bit. And then we're just gonna charge them. 40. Okay, let them attack, come on. We're supposed to have some other hoplites or so. Ah, they are here. Let's launch another attack then. As well as what's up with our Indo-Iranians. There you go. 48. Now they saw that we're coming. Back to the light cavalry. They got a Parthian late bodyguard and an eastern skirmisher. So this is alright. That doesn't look that bad. Just gonna send our guys forward as well. So I just hope that they're gonna hurry up a little bit. Now, with these guys, let me just send them in this area then. Yeah, I'm gonna prefer to send the generals here. Oh, but where exactly can we go in the town center here? Perhaps in this area. Same thing here, maybe. It seems they're gonna arrive with their general bodyguard. Yeah, they're having some trouble now. Let's just help the man a little bit. Look at these guys. Parthian late bodyguard. Very difficult to kill, but not impossible. At least what else do we have? I think we're gonna have very soon some troops coming here as well. It is important that we're gonna move, we're gonna hurry right now, because otherwise might have some trouble. Where are these guys? Ah, here. Let's charge. Someone has captured the... Our guys have just captured the town. The skirmishers are also firing. So they got 57 left. I think we're just about to take them out. They are still firing with their skirmishers. But as I said, this doesn't matter as long as... Now they are out of supplies. Let's just attack them. Let me just see if you can get through them. They got 38. I guess we can try. Also with Indo-Iranians. This will kill them faster. 31 and 42 Bactrian light infantry. Now I'm not sure the Bactrian light infantry, what do they actually have? They are some kind of spearmen or so. Okay, attack them there then. I think they're all dead. Unbelievable, but true. Alright, now let me send our cavalry right here then. And then we're gonna take care of this eastern skirmisher as well, because seeing that this is all they have. Let's move in the town center. $149. Now, trying to send these guys as well because they're just wasting their time to attack. 95. Our general is winning the battle here. They still got 30. But we have so much cavalry, I mean mercenary cavalry, which seem to be so efficient in this game. This is unbelievable. Only 6 of them left. Fighting to the death, but they're gonna be pulled back and they will surrender. They will start to retreat. This battle is practically won. Just one of them left. Come on, against our entire army. This is wrong total war, ladies and gentlemen. And it's over. I think we managed to capture it finally. Also with his Median archers. Now, as you can see, we have lost 400 men, but they have lost 1,000. So this was a good battle. We also got a lot of experience. Hellenic archers, mercenary Hellenic medium phalanx, Persian levy archers, and Hyrcanian hillmen. Got all of them experience. It was the Battle of Coffin in 119 BC. Okay, the town is ours. We're gonna have to enslave them. It has a big population. This is a candidate for adoption. 2 of them are candidate for adoption. 34 defense, 36 defense, 31. 36 defense. They have, the Parthians are having the most elite troops, and you can see we have reached the Indus Valley here. The Bactrians are trying to take out this settlement here. They're just attacking like all the time. They have taken this settlement as well here, in the Indus Valley. And we're also gonna have to take this settlement as well. We will fight also the Bactrians, but it's gonna be much easier to fight the Bactrians than fight the Persians, that's for sure. Now let's see how long can we keep this settlement under our control. Bactrian homeland? I don't think so. Saka Reforms, another Bactrian homeland, another pastoralism. Saka Reforms, can I just get rid of this? From the northern steppes the Saka came, and the civilized lands to the south fell under their rains of arrows and the hooves of their mounts. The Saka themselves are beginning to see the benefits of living a civilized life, and many are starting to set roots in their newly conquered homelands. Seizing the lands of Bactria, the Indus Valley, and the mountains in between, the Saka are now ruling over diverse peoples, from Iranians to Greeks and Indians. Now I can destroy this. Large temple of Artemis Anahita. Buddhist city, stupa, and temple monastery. Now, first of all, I'm just going to increase the tax rate just a little bit. I'm just going to try to retrain all of these units, because I think we have a blacksmith here in the town, so I think this is alright. Now, they're going to besiege us with this army, possibly. It's going to take forever to build something. They got a lot of horsemen here, indeed very powerful cataphracts. The question is whether we're going to be able to defeat them with what we got. Frankly, I think not, so I'm not going to go out and attack them. I'm going to have to wait for them. Restless Sleeper. Vanquisher of Parthians. And now we also got this settlement to take, which I think that we will do. Now here there is a negligible army, but here they got 1 unit of Parthian armor horse archers. These guys are absolutely insane. Hit points 1, defense skill 9 and armor 20. No shield, total defense, but charge bonus and especially missile attack 7. I think is actually bigger than 7. Or missile attack 7 means a lot. Let's start the battle then. Luckily they got no stone wall. They haven't built. Maybe they didn't have the time to build, or they simply didn't build any of this. Now they're gonna arrive with their cataphracts. They're gonna have to prepare for that. The custom arch is firing at us here. Parthian armor horse archers are firing. Let's prepare for the battle properly then. Now, their cataphracts are over there. I'm not quite sure they're gonna directly attack us or they're gonna try to get into the town and defend. We'll see about that. Armored horse archers, heavy cavalry. Wait a minute, let me just send our archers as well, because we need to weaken them a lot inside the settlement. Let's send them forward. We also got a lot of archers. They should do a good job here. Right, they're just hiding right here. Yeah, you should just stand and fight. Now, let me just send all of these guys inside here. Not sure what they're gonna do with those cataphracts. Just gonna have to prepare. Yeah, they're just gonna try to arrive in here. Hang on a second. Let me just send these guys in this area then. These guys are being annihilated. I wonder why. Who's firing? Let's just move in that area then. Yeah, they just want to stop us here. So we're gonna have to fight with them outside. That is actually okay with me. There you go. Let's just kill their captain. Okay, he has been killed. Now let's move forward then. Luckily we got this hoplites, because I would have preferred, of course, to have legionaries, but we don't have legionaries. Elite cataphracts, Parthian. Okay. We just move forward. Some of them are retreating. Okay, now they are. Let's go after those guys. Maybe we're gonna be able to capture them. What are you doing? Good. So at least we managed to wipe them out here, which means that if you're gonna move forward inside the settlement, then it's gonna be all over, which is what I want to do. Let's just move forward then. Well, they still got a few guys fighting in there. And they got another unit over there, but this doesn't matter because we're gonna take them out anyway. Good. Oh, there you go, with the Parthian armor horse archers. Let me send our archers forward. Now I want to send all of our guys forward, like in this area. We're gonna have to attack on only one part, and I'm not sure what are they doing. They just keep following our units. Let's move closer then. Okay, let's just go and kill them with our general then. Great, our general managed to completely wipe them out. Now we're just gonna capture their settlement, their town center, and by that we're gonna capture all of them. Okay, he's dead. $24 they got. But I think that German managed to kill them alone. And this settlement is going to be ours before they're going to be able to arrive here. Now, let me just send all of them. What the fuck is going on? Gonna send them over here. Now, just a few more minutes and the settlement will be ours. As you can see, they're not going to come after us, they're just going to go after this unit, which plays in our hands. We're going to block the entrances, although they're not going to come, as I said. But they're not gonna come anyway. I mean, I didn't even have to do that. And the battle. And we have lost 400 men, but that was a very efficient battle. I was actually stunned that we're gonna win at Battle of Maracanda in 119 BC. It was a very, very efficient battle.
Rome has conquered!
Let's enslave it. Now, Great Altar of Haoma. Well, if you're gonna leave this, you're gonna have a big culture penalty. 50%. Population 3,900. But this brings a lot of happiness. I'm not gonna just destroy it. Only the pastoralism, royal barracks. Large nomadic settlement. High King's Herds. Gathering of bards. Buddhist village stupa. Pastoralism. Now, there is still a lot to destroy here in order not to have any other rebellions in the future, but I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep the things the way they are, and I'm just gonna repair some stuff. We're just gonna try to retrain everything we can here. Prospective Triumphator. Resistance is futile. Restless Sleeper. Right, I think it's time to move on to the next turn because I fought enough right here, so we got a lot of money. Let's just go on anyway. Let's see what's gonna happen next. We have conquered a lot of territory in a very short time. This is absolutely incredible. That was not actually what I wanted, but I have to do it because with Parthians, it's just not gonna be any better. Now I've got another barbarian rebellion over there. That is unbelievable. Rioting in Zadrakata. Now we still got a lot of rebellions all over the empire, and it seems that there's nothing I can do to stop this. So many messages. Now in Zadrakata, can I have to reduce the tax rate? Hang on a second. Just recruit another unit. Wait, actually of this, those guys. Zadrakata in Axum again. After such a long time, when I thought they were not going to have any other rebellion down here. Just happened again. Population still increasing with 3%. In Karna. Karna is here. I would like to retrain some of the troops taken out of Karna. Let me just take them out because they have nothing to do right here. We can easily get them out and retrain them. 65, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna recruit a lot of troops, so as you can see now things should be actually more stable right now. Three more units. We cannot retrain all of them, that's why I'm just gonna let them stay there. And I'd like to send them in the southern region over here. Alright. Same thing here. We can retrain some of these guys, but it's not necessary to do that right now because, as you can see here, things will be stable. I could also send this catapulte, but first of all, let's just retrain all of these units because they got so much experience after fighting so many battles. We have a revolt, but luckily we got a lot of troops, so I think that we should be able to defeat them. We're gonna have to wait another 8 turns. And this general is anyway 66 years old. He's going to die of old age at one point. But there's nothing that we can do. Now here, situation seems a little bit more under control. So we're just gonna move forward with this general. Let's see what else happened in Sidon. But now, as you can see, situation is under control here. Let me just build that. Now we can also retrain these guys as well. So let me just send them there. Inhibis again. Population is 32,000 and still increasing. Just destroy this. Pan-Hellenic Games. Gymnasium. 40% penalty, but it seems that it's gonna be, we're gonna get this under control. So I don't think that we're gonna have rebellion. In Salamis as well, again. Ptolemaic Royal Steel. This is something that we're not gonna need. Culture penalty 15%, so we're doing just better right here. Didn't they just retrain all of them? Population still increasing here in Salamis. No, 69, he's too old. And we're heading towards 2 million denarii. Now we can really make a lot of investments, like everywhere. In Damascus also, situation is under control as well. This is really good. And as you can see, let me just build first of all that. The sacred city of Helios, Heliopolis. Increasing tradable goods, but 12,000 if you're gonna destroy it. But we don't have any... It's just distance to capital. We don't have any other problem here with culture, so I think we should just leave it. Alright, so I think we're doing just fine. Now we have captured a lot of territory here. Let's just build these things first, and then we'll see. And we don't have any other army here left, as you can see. We are on our own. Now, I'm just gonna move forward. Let's move forward to the next turn then. And then I'm gonna check to see what's going on. Look at us, you can see a lot of troop movements here. No other rebellion though. At least for now. Alright, now I'm not gonna fight here, since we got a very good balance. They managed to kill 200 of our men. In Oxtraca, I'm just gonna enslave them, and I would like to destroy some other buildings, but just gonna have to come back first because we got some other messages. in Carthage we had a rebellion. I think the reason is because there is a spy, a Pontic spy that is just wreaking havoc here. Actually, we have also lost a general here. Now, as you can see, we're gonna send them. They should just be alright. These guys can move forward and they don't have to stay there. And we're still building a lot, so I don't have to worry about this. Resistance is futile in Ostraka. Now let's see what can we destroy. Do we have any culture penalty? 35%, this is really high. We're gonna have to destroy something. Yeah, this cult to elevated ancestor. This, we're gonna have to get rid of this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to retrain all of the men. Population is 3,000, but it's going to increase a lot. And we can upgrade this king's palace. Which means that we're gonna have rebellion here again, I think, at one point. But for now, it's going to be peaceful. Servius the Crippled, sharp, charismatic, languorous. Good. Decimus Sina, sharp, charismatic, vigorous. In Persepolis, I think. Unselfish. But in Persepolis, again, it seems that we got some trouble. Population is growing. I think we had a disease or something that had broken up. It is time to return to Roma with his army. No, he's not going to return to Roma. He's on the other side of the map. Plus, that this return to Roma, I think, Triumphator just doesn't work. Nothing happens. Fabulously wealthy Sextus Silanus in Armenia. 7,000 minae. Maybe we're gonna build it later. So those troops have been retrained. Okay, now let me just build some more stuff in Rome. We can also recruit some more units, but of course not in Rome. I would say in Capua, for example. Let's just have some more units. Now this is going to cost us a lot, all these catapults, I know that. But it doesn't matter, I just want to have them. Now let's just build some more stuff here in northern Italy, such as Bononia. Okay, just these things, and Mediolanum as well. Because we got anyway good price reduction. So investment is of course huge, but it's just necessary. Now we have captured another rebel settlement. Here we're gonna have to wait 7 turns. Here 4 turns. I'm just gonna recruit another Germanic auxiliary cavalry because I think they are just so awesome. So let's have them. Yeah, that's alright. Now let's see what else is going on, because I think that we got a lot of troop movements all across the map. I could still wait a little bit. Of course. We should just send this army farther on. Here. Okay, here, this guy, I think we can train him in this area. Oh, as you can see, this one has a defense of 24. He's a very good unit. Alright, then let's move on to the next turn. Another rioting in so many settlements. Inis Mona, we also got some rebels here. Let me just get rid of them then. Your victory. This is just a general. We had a rebellion here before. I was just a druidic school. Now we're gonna have to get rid of this. I think cultural penalty is 5% now, so it's looking much better. Let me just build that and of course repair everything. And can recruit of course some more units here, but look at how many units are gonna recruit. They're gonna still riot. It's gonna be 70%, and I'm just gonna try to build that school. Anyway, situation is gonna be stable for now. Now here again we're having a rebellion. And no matter how much I'm gonna decrease, can we recruit? Yeah, we can recruit the general. The problem is that I think that the other general that we had here has died. I'm gonna have perhaps a rebellion, honestly. And that's all I can do, just build that. Royal estates. Public order bonus due to low -5%. These are, for example, not good. But you know what? I'm just gonna wait. If we're gonna have rebellion, we're just gonna build them after that. Situation is gonna be not under control. So we're still gonna have an unrest, and there will be a risk for a rebellion here again. In Pella, well, this is very new. Why is that happening? Should we just? We cannot recruit anything. Why can we just decrease? Alright, let's just decrease the tax rate, because otherwise we're gonna have rebellion here. We don't want that. Inverness again a rebellion. That's unbelievable. Just build that. I think we're gonna have another rebellion here as well, and I'm gonna have to destroy even more buildings here in order to bring stability. In Homa, where is Homa? Here. No matter what we do here, we also have rebellions, and we are already building something. So 65%. Only 1,000 men killed. Let's just say not too many. Not as many as that would be necessary. Council of Sade. It's good because you can recruit legionaries there. Okay, now let me just check again. This is very unstable situation here. That is the truth. So here we're just besieging these rebels. In 6 turns we're gonna take it. Here 3 turns left with 2 armies. And there's the southern area that is under our control. I'm not quite sure where the Parthians still are. 600 men. Right, we're just gonna have to wait to see what's gonna happen. I'm not quite sure what I was about to do with these guys. I wanted to take these guys out as well, basically on this area, so that we're not gonna pass through this territory, Hayasdan territory. But we don't have too much manpower here, so I'm not gonna do it. Let me just send these guys in that area. Build a lot in Sinop. At least Sinop should be under our firm control. Now let me also send some units, because that's why I brought this general here. He's gonna get more troops from Sinop. Just one more unit. Shall we take... No, I'm gonna take this mercenaries. Ah, this is the family member that is sharp, charismatic, vigorous. Superb what? Superb, extravagant. Superb administrator. Okay. Now I want to send him also far away across the east. Also get some troops from here. In Salami, situation is under control just for now. We cannot send any units. Let me just send the cavalry first. Then some infantry. Alright, we can still send even more troops because... Oh shit, okay, that's enough. Population is stable. We're gonna reach this stability of population. This is going to be the best. Now, let me send this guy also to the far east. Wherever he can move. Yeah, well, that's as far as he can go. And let's see who else do we have here in this area. Seems no one. Now, I brought also this guy here to get 3 more units. These Lucanians. Right, and we're gonna send them also in the... in Cappadocia. Okay, let's send this guy back to Rome. And I would like to send this army also to the far east, of course. Oh, that's perfect. I think this 30 mina and this 1 talent, they are the best. Arrow throwers and the others are just not. Of course, they also cost a lot. And they cost 2,500, but I thought that gonna cost more. 2,200 upkeep. Like 5,000 denarii. 630. Arrow throwers. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, let me just send this army forward. All the way up to Byzantium. Okay, so what is going on here? Yeah, we still got rebellions here in Great Britain. Very unfortunate. Now here we can get some troops out. But we can also build some more stuff in order to bring the situation under control. Yeah, let's build this as well. This will bring us more units, more type of units. Okay, so man, I don't know if I forgot to do something. We have such a huge empire. It's just very difficult to watch everything and have everything under control when you're controlling the whole map. I mean, like a huge map like that. Let me see if we have some other troops that I wanted to send in Africa or everywhere. In Ostraka. Population is still gonna grow with 5%. But here, no, here it seems that everything is under control anyway. 46 years old, we're still building something, our own type of building. Let's move on to the next turn then. We are in 118 BC and we're gonna move forward. Only 2 troop movements. Suitable husband, 60 years old. We're not gonna accept that. Sorry, but no. Family member has died in Segesta. Luckily, we got more family members here. I'm gonna send this guy now. So situation is going to remain under control in Segesta then. Good, and we're just gonna keep upgrading. Now let's move down here. There you go. Now we're gonna move down here. Can we? No, that's as far as they can move. Whatever. Provincia Corsica et Sardinia, 44 years old. There's nothing to build here. Zankian. News of Bactria +1 influence. Yeah, also build a lightly Romanized province. This would work. In Maracanda. Okay, cool. Now, there is no danger right now. It seems that population here is also stable. I guess this is great. The Parthians, of course, they are recruiting even more cataphracts from this settlement. But they are just not doing anything else otherwise. Yeah, let's retrain these guys. Very high tech state. We're just gonna build also lighter Romanized province here. I think we're gonna be alright. Alright, let's go on to the next turn then. Oh yes, we have arrived with those guys as well. I'm gonna have to send that fleet back if I'm not gonna forget to do that. Okay, time to send this fleet back. I should have repaired it, but now it's too late. Now let's just move closer here because
Ready to sail! Ready to sail!
right, I think I can disband this. I don't think we need it. We're gonna train here only these guys, but we're just gonna do this later. A spy has died. Satisfy supervisor plus 10 trade income, Sextus Paulus in Babylon. We can recruit so many units here, as you can see, in Babylon and everywhere. Babylon and Seleucia. This is very important. Decimus Sina is orator in Persepolis, where it seems that we will have a rebellion. Population still increases so much. Culture penalty is enormous because we got so much stuff here. Tomb of Kyros, old Persian. Let me just destroy this in order to Mirror of Princes. Persian Garden. We're just gonna leave this for now. But I just hope that the culture penalty is gonna be less in Persepolis. Let me just recruit 2 units of archers so that we're gonna have a better amount of control here. In Sardis we have built something. $72,000 income. We're doing very good with income. All right. What are we doing here? 1 turn and we're gonna have a battle here, and 4 turns we're gonna have another battle. Now let me just move these guys forward then in this area. I would like to move them in the southern area, of course. Actually, they can move down here and fight them. Now I don't understand. What do we have in Seleucia? We got a lot of troops all of a sudden that we do not need. Because of course we will also retrain a lot of troops. That's the problem. Or the idea. Just gonna send these guys forward. Same thing here. Now, time to get some guys out of here as well. 24, let's see how old they are. 46. Sharp, charismatic, vigorous. Whatever, doesn't matter. Alright, we're just gonna send him right here in Taras. Let me just build something else in Taras. And in Region. A colony is going to be good. Public order, population growth is going to go down. But it should be alright. And in Segesta we should also build something. Got anyway a massive amount of discount here with this general. that is really awesome. Provincial farming. Now the richest town seems to be Roman Capua. Richest settlements. Taras as well. Lilibeo too. Everything costs so much still. Do we have other rebellions? No, just those regions. And then I think that we can move on as well. Let me just see if we can build something else. Yes, seems not. The settlement that we have just captured. Now, I'm not sure what the partisans will do. I think they are still having a settlement too. They got one settlement here. Is this their capital? Unbelievable. Alright, let's move on to the next turn then. We're gonna defeat them anyway, so I don't really have to fight. They killed 400 of our men. This is indeed a lot. Yeah, let's enslave them. And trying to destroy something here that, because I think that we're having some culture penalty 30%. Time to destroy some buildings that are causing trouble. But there is no such a big difference. Except this tavern. Barbarian. Let's just destroy this as well. I think that should be enough. We're just gonna leave the rest. I'm just gonna build the other things also. Residence of Dalgures and storage. Okay, now where should we move forward with this, guys? Let's just send them to Vindobona, for example. This guy, he can stay here for the time being. I'm gonna build him a fort. He doesn't have to go anywhere just for now. Got writing in here. I was certain that this is going to happen. Profits 24,000 denarii. I think we had more. A spy has died. A family member has died in Nisa. Yeah, I think this guy was absolutely too old. Now, population is still gonna increase here, and I also still want to build some more stuff down here to develop the region. Quintus Sina in Roma. Lucius Maximus in here. We've got so many Germans in Bagakos. Quintus Maximus also in Roma. Numerius Fabius Ambustus in Patavium. But it seems that we got this guy that is better than this one. Sharp, charismatic, languorous, not vigorous in Patavium. Yeah, this problem existed for a long time. Now if I'm gonna get him out, I mean, he's gonna die of old age, but we can still try to send him somewhere and try to conquer something with him. Now, let's see. We were still besieging those rebels here. 3 turns on this surrender. I hope that we're gonna be able to defeat them. I'm not quite sure about that. Alright, now we can still build something here. Just build these big walls first. I hope that this will decrease also the culture difference or penalty. Population is still increasing here. Let me just build that in order to have some games, and I think we're also able to move on. I don't think there's something's going on right now, except the fact that we keep sending troops against the Parthians and basically everywhere. Okay. Projected profit 61,000. That's good. Let's move on with the game then. And we're gonna again try to develop Italy even more in order not to have any problems with some other rebellions. Because we still have some trouble every time we have rebellions. Of course, this also is about the fact that we have some enemy spies that are going into are infiltrating into our towns, and they are causing unrest. I know that we have this problem. Okay, we had no other rebellion just yet. This is good. 117 BC. Things are looking actually very good right now. The highest done is making its moves, and Bactrians too. Rioting again in German settlements. Now, I think this is a family member. If we're gonna get him out, it's gonna be 0. That's gonna be at least 35. Whatever, if you're gonna retrain them, we can also train another general. We might have a rebellion here, I know that. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to build like a temple, because building a temple would play a very important role here to stop the rebellions. But it's not the case. Just wanted to arrive with his fleet and take care of this rebels here. Better with this fleet here. In Persepolis. Yeah, I knew they were gonna have rebellion here. Persian Garden. 45%. I think I'm gonna destroy this Persian Garden. It says that it's gonna cause even more unrest, but I don't think so. Let me just build one more unit anyway. Population now is going down, because I think I just destroyed the Persian Garden or so. In Salamis again, I don't understand why. 15% cultural difference. It's not a big difference, however. Population, however, is still increasing. But I think that we can still maintain public order here. Another family member has died. Yeah, that was the problem. That caused the unrest. $61,000. All right, we're doing good here. Now, right, I think we still have some troop movements. Let me see what we're doing here. 2 turns under surrender, and we were just about to take 2 other rebels in this area. But as you can see, our troops are moving forward anyway. 194. And there are other rebels that I think we're just gonna take care later of. 50 years old, this guy is not that old. Okay, let me send him forward.
Onward! Out of move, sir.
This is gonna increase population even more. Still gonna build it anyway. Should be still 70, 25,000. Okay, then we're just gonna move on. I don't think that I have something else to do here. The Persians are still recruiting a lot of men. Let's go on with the game. Another rioting. But we have 70%. And we got a general in power here. Let me just recruit another unit. And then I'm just gonna build that. Just one more unit? That's good. No, he's too old. Family member 27 years old. Population still increases with 1%. A family member has died in Odrisiae. Of course, this guy here, he's having a very... these generals are very old. One more unit, and I'm gonna send him forward. Good. Now let's send him also towards Sinope, because I think that we can take some more troops from there. Let's see what else happened. Okay, this one I think is very expensive, isn't it? 2,250 upkeep. Well, where should we send this one? Let's send him towards Thermon then. Oh, look at these rebels. Time to get rid of them. They kill 98 of our units. Now we can send these guys back to retrain. Let's send them back to Rome to retrain. $700. Okay. Right, these guys can also move forward, so let's send them.
Forward! Out of move, sir! Forward! Imperator! Move out!
One more turn. We're gonna have a battle here, I think, and we're gonna be able to, we're gonna try to take this settlement back. Gera. This is the only rebel settlement that we got now left in 117 BC. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, this guy's too. Right, now let's send him over there. Okay, I think we're able to move on. Let me see what's going on here as well. Yeah, this is going to increase the public order bonus. And again rioting in Sabata. But of course many been killed. Population still increases. Semitic. Oh yes. This temple needs to disappear. I'm gonna build a shrine of Jupiter here. And then this one as well, just to increase the population back again. We got anyway a very old general. Let me just recruit another unit anyway. I just hope that we're gonna reach standpoint here. We're not gonna have any other rebellions. Now let me see, where can we recruit some ships? No, we cannot recruit any ships here. No, that's very strange. So now we got no rebellion revolt on the map right now. This is really good. We're at 117 BC. High ambitions. Sharp, charismatic, vigorous. What is this supposed to mean? Selfish. You know what? Let me just put this guy, the faction here. High ambitions. Expert recruiter. I think this might be cool here. Utterly pragmatic. High ambitions. This man has high dreams about becoming the supreme ruler of the Roman world and transform the armed forces into a professional standing army. Oh, okay. You know what? I think we might have the imperial, after such a long time, we might have the imperial bloody reforms. But let's put this guy faction here. Caius Junius Babulcus. Now let's see how can we do this. This is gonna be the toughest part. Caius Babulcus. What in bloody hell are we gonna find him then? Now let's see where we can find him. It's going to last a lot because we have here a lot of stuff. And when our faction leader is going to die, he should transform the new Roman army. That is incredible. This is what happens when you're gonna have so many generals. One of them should transform. He's gonna have high ambitions. This should be historic movement. I think no one else on YouTube in this world has managed to achieve the reforms here, the legionary reforms, the imperial Augustan reforms, and we're gonna achieve it with this guy. Now the question is, when will this happen? Gonna have to check very carefully. Because he's not the faction leader, right? No, he's not the faction leader. Manius Nero. Caius Junius Babulcus. Let me just find him here. Sextus Britannicus, Cneus Britannicus, Aulus Corpulentus, Appius Britannicus, they are all Britannicus. Now let's see if we're gonna achieve this. Once he's gonna become the faction leader, he's gonna have high ambitions and he should transform the Roman army. This is going to happen anyway very late in the game, but it should happen nevertheless. And we should be able to have this transformation. So this is the faction here, Cneus Aemilius Paulus. He's 36 years old. Right, even if you're gonna appoint this guy as a faction here, Sextus Corpulentus, they look almost the same. It is not a guarantee that we're gonna have those reforms, of course. I'm waiting for them, but it's not a guarantee that this is gonna happen. There he is, over there. So this is 59 years old, Manius Flaccus, he's the faction leader. And this is Caius Junius Babulcus, 36 years old. Gonna locate him. Where is he then? In RP. Yeah, he's in RP. And let's set faction here. And now we have a trouble. I hope not. No, he is the faction here now. It says family member, but he should be the faction here. Alright, I think... Yeah, he's the faction here. Good! In RP. Now, let's see. Imperi Heres Electus. Chosen heir of ruling power, literally of Imperium, the heir. Faction heir, being the faction heir, gives this man a certain amount of power and influence regarding influence and personal security. Yeah, he's not going to be assassinated or something like that, and he has high ambitions. Now that was so awesome to know. So this is what you're going to have in order to have the Augustan reforms, military reforms, if you're going to play with the Roman Empire. This is a very nice thing, you know. I was just waiting for this for years, hundreds of years, playing in this campaign. But it happened. Now let's see, actually we don't have actually the reform. Now I hope the reforms will happen nevertheless. Now that we are having the conditions, we are in 117 BC and basically these reforms should happen. So I don't think there is something else I can do right now. We're just waiting until the troops will arrive and we're gonna move on with the campaign. We already have some troops coming on here. But the question is, where should we attack? Because the Parthians are having only a few settlements here. And to attack them with only one army, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this. But let's send them forward anyway. Okay, good. Now let's move on to the next turn then. Oh no. Other rebels. Anikama. Where is this? Here. No, we're not going to accept this. No, then I have to reduce, of course, recruit some more units, and we should be alright. We should be fine. Yeah, we should just build some more stuff. We got here a family member. I think that he is producing unrest here. We just send some more troops from Trapezium then. Just one more unit, actually. Okay, and then we're gonna move on. This is highest down territory, so we're just gonna try to move on in this area. In Axum again, not really again. We cannot train anything here. And this guy is also gonna die of old age. Now let's see if... yeah, this guy is a faction here. Now he should grow very old. In Susa 55, but why is that? Hang on a second. Culture penalty 45%. Yeah, we're gonna have to destroy some of this because large granary, 1% population growth, and if you're gonna destroy this as well, it's gonna look, of course, worse. The best public support that we can get is going to be that. Gonna build the Shrine of Vesta. And of course repair everything else that we have. Also try to recruit some more men here. 55. And bringing this journey inside. Oh, look at this. This will make the things much better. Now, of course, these guys are left without a general, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Let me just send them back south around here. Maybe we can try to sneak out and take this settlement. Yeah, we're just gonna try to send them as far away as possible. As you can see in Susa, now having this general, it's gonna do a great job because it has a lot of influence. Now, culture penalty should not be 45%, should be less. Wait, actually, low tax rate, and let me just increase this. So at least we're just achieving something good down here. Past childbearing age and past childbearing age. This message you're gonna get all the time when you're gonna manage to get so far away in the campaign. Oh, this one actually doesn't belong to us here. Public order bonus due to happiness, morale bonus to Syracuse for Imperatores, Conquest and Macedonia, but not for Romans. We should destroy these postum temples. But I'm just not gonna do it just yet. Just should wait a little bit with it. Let's send this guy here. City grow. Faction announcement. Family member has died in Siga. Oh, look at this. Yeah, let's just recruit another one and retrain them. 60%. I could, of course, recruit 2. Population is going to go down a little bit because we don't have a good family member here. We got 2 coming of age. Quintus Lepidus, good, and Publius Esculinus. And I don't think I need to check this anymore because I got what I was looking for. Of course, I could just check it just like that to see what happened. Now, in RP, public order is very good. I can just expand this settlement even more because you got anyway a nice price reduction here with the actual faction here. But the troops have been retrained. Powerful advisor and spear carrier. Now I think that the Parthians, they're just not able to attack anymore. They're just being annihilated right now. Which is very good. They didn't make it. Alright, let's get rid of these rebels here. Hang on a second. What's that? A Mecca. I think this one brings us also culture penalty. No, doesn't seem to have any culture penalty anymore. But of course we can still build some. Let's build the mines. The mines should bring us a lot of good things. We can also build this here because I just want to bring peace in this region. Yeah, these Ethiopians can be retrained. I think here, once we're gonna repair what we have to repair. Yeah, we're just gonna have to repair this. Ethiopian assault infantry. So let's send them. Now the rest of the troops we should send absolutely very far away. Very, very far away. No, I don't want to fight those rebels over there. First of all, in there. 19,000. Just build that as well. Wait a minute, these guys cannot be retrained here, Maori infantry. Let me just send them right there then. 60%. Okay, here we might have a trouble indeed. But I think that we're gonna be fine in the end. Oh yeah, some other rebels here. This is a general. Okay, cool. Then let's move to the next turn then. In Eburono. Well, guess we're just gonna have to recruit more troops here in Eburono. Now I got high tax rate in order to maintain the population under control. In Homa. Again, not again, man. Population still increases with 2%. Let me just destroy this. And of course we can build it. Yeah, because culture penalty is big. In Baikor. Very high tax rate, but as you can see, the situation doesn't look that bad. We're just going to recruit another general here, because this one's going to die of old age. So what's going on here? Things are looking good. -1 on rest. Now here we can still not recruit. We can recruit the first Parthian horse archers, but we cannot recruit the legionaries as I initially wanted to. Dacia riders, at least we can recruit here, but we don't need them right now. Let's just get rid of these rebels then first. Seem to be indeed very poor. They killed 143 of our men. This is not that bad. Oh, and we got on this territory. I didn't really want it to do that. Let's just move out of here. Shit. I really didn't want it to do that. Siga. Yeah, situation is under control in Siga then. Got 17 years old general. He's gonna reign for a very long time. And let me see. We cannot retrain him. We cannot retrain them. I think it must be Dorico, Maurico. They count the same, but we cannot retrain them. Just gonna disband them then. Okay, so I think right, I think we can move forward here as well. Let's move on to the next turn then. Unfortunately, it takes forever for our wonderful armies from Italy to reach the Far East here. $81,000 income. In Lemonum. Oh, we got no general in Lemonum. We cannot. We've got absolutely no unit then left. But as you can see, if you're gonna recruit one unit, then it should be alright. Because I cannot send... Actually, I can send this Triari. And it's gonna be already alright. In Avaricum, I can already build something else. Yeah, this should be alright. Okay, let's go on then. Can Brigante. But we got another general here. He's 62 years old. He's gonna die as well. Let me just recruit at least one unit. Any price reduction here? Actually, yeah, actually a lot. Hang on a second. If you're gonna build agricultural estates, you're gonna get population growth bonus and less public order. But I'm still gonna go with it anyway because we have such a nice price reduction. No more tax rate. In Baikor, but population still not gonna be very good. 31 years old, but it's just alright. It should just be alright. So we have retrained a lot of units last time. That's good. And let's see what our troops are doing here in the Far East. They are keep moving forwards. Okay, we should move these guys also farther on. Because we're trying to retrain them in Africa. That was the idea. It's going to take those guys over there. Oh, we should retrain them. We should send them back to Rome and retrain them. And these guys too, and these guys too. Maybe I'm gonna do this next time if I'm not gonna forget to do that. Alright, we could retrain some of them, I guess, as well, but it's just not gonna work. Let me just send them also forward. Now here I think, yeah, we actually have some roads. Now let's see. Let's send these guys also forward. And do we have any other guys that we were supposed to send? Oh yes, here. Now I want to send some troops out of here. Unbelievable, we can send all of these units. That's incredible. Okay, let's see, let's check here in Amasea. Royal Tombs, I think we have a huge 45% penalty. But you know what, I'm just gonna wait for them to... population is not growing, so actually all the things should be stable. We can also send some troops from Trapezius, so let's send these guys forward here as well. Right, I guess we will see. Let's move on to the next star then. Rioting again. We still haven't reached the milestone of 2 million denarii, but I hope that we're gonna reach it very soon. Oh, take a look how many troops we can recruit here. Now I'm gonna need, of course, an Eastern General first. I don't want to make this investment. This would cost enormous. We can anyway recruit a lot of troops. Population is growing like crazy. We got a lot of units here anyway. I think we're gonna have another rebellion here, honestly. In Homa, again, as I said, it's just not going to be any better. No matter what am I gonna destroy, what am I gonna do, it's just not gonna be any better. Culture penalty 30%. What I have to destroy here would be this temple, which is what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wait first for rebellion. Let me just build this. Actually, build everything here with this 62 years old general. Two more units as well, because he's going to die of old age, but that's for sure. And then we're gonna have also some trouble. Elite herds, well, we don't need this. Persian garden and royal outposts, maybe we're gonna need them, I don't know that. We'll see about that. Syracuse 3,000 men killed. This one is good. Abu Simbel. I'm not quite sure that we're gonna use this. One Temple of Ptah. Ptolemy Royal Steel. 35% cultural penalty. Royal Estates and Regional Games, and Call Music Hall, Port, Large Garrison. There are a lot of buildings that are not Roman buildings. I think that is the problem. Large granary as well. Public order bonds due to happiness. Now, of course, I could... yeah, let's just put these games, and then we can retreat, increase the garrison here. I could also build something. Let me just build that. Maybe you're gonna be able to recruit legionaries. They're gonna be better. Yeah, we're gonna accept him. A family member has died in Jerusalem. Now, if you're gonna recruit some more men, population is not growing, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be fine here. Let me just build that as well. So we're gonna have a rebellion, but we're just gonna be fine lately. Carnifex. Right. I'm not quite sure. I think this town is still a rebel town. Here it seems that the Bactrians, they did not manage to capture this settlement, although they were so close. But that's okay, because I think that we're gonna go after it and capture it. Alright, let me put up another army here. This guy is very good general. Now let me just send also some heavy forces. I'm just gonna wait for now. Now I have a rebel fleet over there. I'm not gonna be able to take it with this unit. Let's see if we got any other rebel fleets around here. I want to check if you have some other rebel fleets.
Yes, Captain.
Seems not. Alright, it seems not. We're 116 BC. Construction report. Now you can recruit also Antesignani, not only legionaries. Let's just build that as well, even if it's very costly. And I want to check if we can build something else in Italy too, such as for example in Regia. Agricultural estates. It's going to decrease public order, which is anyway very high here. And in Patavium. Okay, we're just gonna build a lot in Patavium because why not? We can do this and let's do it. This is Roman territory. Now this old guy, yeah, we got a lot of guys that we could send forward here. That is the truth. Imperator. 50 years old. He's not gonna die now. So let's see what else can we send. This Chameleon Reserve Skirmishers 25. And another unit, and then we're done. Now I'm gonna send this Polybian Principes that I want to fight to the last man because they are very good. And where shall we send this old man before he's gonna die of old age here? Because I want also to take some troops. Send him in Termon. Let me send him here. Because in Termon we have anyway sent some units. We're gonna build everything we can in Termon. Alright, that's enough. Let's send him to Kydonia to take some more troops out of here, especially these two units, which are anyway very good. And that's it. Now let me check to see what our front line is doing right here. So we're just gonna have to get rid of these rebels. They killed 100, another 100 of our men. And I wanted to send these guys back to retrain. So let's send them in. Let's send them as far away as possible. Situation here looks better. And we're just gonna have a lot of troop movements, which I'm not gonna be able to stop or so. Let's see, we're gonna need a lot of new men. Now let me start sending, especially cavalry. Let's start with cavalry. And just one more unit of cavalry, we're gonna send this one. We're gonna need a lot of nice cavalry right here. Now we have it. These guys are having a 1-star, 1 golden star experience. They're also very good. Unfortunately, I cannot retrain them because they're just some mercenaries. Now, I wanted to send these dudes to attack Chuck here, which we might be able to take. The question is, I think this is going to be the way. That's right. So he's just gonna move forward. I think we might be able to capture this. We got pretty good units here. This Ethiopian spearmen, for example, as you can see, they have defense of 23, which make them very powerful. The other units that we have are also having defense 23, such as the Ethiopian assault infantry, which make them powerful enough. Even this Nubian light spearmen have a defense of 20. So I think with this army, we should be able to take the Parthians out, no matter how many cataphracts they're gonna have. And we got a lot of these units, including some with heavy cavalry. Right, we're gonna move on. I think that in the next episode or in the next live session, we're gonna have the most expected imperial reforms, but we'll see about that. And we are in 116 BC. This campaign will move on because it seems that we can play it on. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.